when we did our rave scenes, there was, I would say that, that the pool of extras that they had dancing were not only good dancers, but they were sexy. So I don't know what's in the water here, but it's a good thing to shoot.
I find that there are a lot of nice-looking men here.
And apparently there's a lot of nice looking men too. So
Yeah.
everybody's satisfied on that front.
So as far as what the critics say, you feel that people will be curious about this movie, they'll go and see it.
It's a funny thing with Ecstasy because obviously the rave scene was really, really at its peak in the early 90s. However, you can still make movies like Boogie Nights, which are about disco and porn shot on film, about the 70s, and it's still relevant much later. So I think that the way to look at this film is it's not as a super hipster version of, this is the rave scene in 2011, but rather as a true document about a really important time in music when things really shifted and electronic music started to swing in a different way, and it started to change the way people partied and went out to clubs permanently, indelibly. And even if the rave scene has sort of dispersed into different areas and it's no longer happening in illegal warehouses, but might have been changed to something where you need permits and whatever, this film will capture the energy of what it was that drove it. And I think that should eventually become timeless. I mean, that should, if done right, and if it's honest, will become timeless.
What are you going to do from here on out? What are your plans?
I'm really into shooting films. I like shooting a lot of short film subjects because I think it's a challenging medium. The early pioneers in long-form features started off by shooting 8-minute reels and getting that right, and then they realized that if you put 6 or 7 of those reels together, you get what's a proper dramatic arc. Nowadays in movies, people think about this one rising climax and then you blow up a bunch of stuff and then it's over. But the great films really are 6 or 7 little climaxes, and they have this sort of wave that you surf. And so short films for me are really exciting as a medium to work in. And I've been doing a lot of that, shooting on DSLR cameras. By the time you see this, I don't know if DSLR cameras are going to be the thing anymore.